Hello Gemini, welcome to Dumala Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Gemini. And Gemini, this is your weekly reading for the 24th to the 30th of April 2023. Beautiful Gemini, let us see what Spirit would like to share with all of you today. For Gemini, 24-30 April, what's coming through for Gemini? Breathe. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, Source wants you to take a step back this week and breathe. Source would like you to step back from reality. Stop making reality so real. Okay? It's time for you to understand that the physical realm you're experiencing is literally a manifestation of you. It's a projection of you. It takes the shape of you. Stop making it real and fixed. Stop making everything in the physical realm real, and fixed and unmovable. Everything in the physical is fluid. It takes the shape of you. So it is time for you to stop reacting to people, to situations, to stop reacting to experiences, to the external. It's time for you this week to stop observing life through human eyes, through human experiences, and to start exploring life through Source, to see your experience through Source's eyes, to see the physical realm, physical manifestations through Source's eyes. Take a step back. Understand you are always Source. Understand you are Source creating. And to take a beautiful step back within self and to observe everything. Source is really asking you not to react, not to be reactive this week. You are observing. There is something for you to learn from the experiences happening. We are entering Taurus season, and Taurus season is about your stability, your foundation, about relationships, about your security, about your stability. So you are seeing shifts happening as now the foundation of experiences are aligning to Source within you, aligning to your truth. And that might be causing you to panic a bit or to react because all of a sudden things are changing, things are shifting. And Source is saying, take a step back and finally see how things are taking the shape of you, and see how things are aligning to you, and see how things are shifting and are realigning to you. And for you not to react to the changes and to the situations and to the experiences that are occurring at this time. Okay, let's pull some tarot, Gemini. It feels that it's quite positive. It's not that you are reacting out of, bad things. Just really coming to this understanding of what is no longer yours. And it can be a bit overwhelming, but Source is saying you're finally witnessing the evolution of your positive manifestations, and it might be a little bit overwhelming because it's very different from what you possibly might imagined. But for you to understand what you're receiving now is truly of you, and for you not to react but to observe. Okay, let's see. But you're asked to breathe and be present this week, okay? 8 of Cups. There are the changes, moving away, a shift happening. You're releasing the old. Yep, the old is definitely falling away with the 8 of Cups energy. Old energy is falling away. You are moving forward, and Source is saying don't react to what is being released of you. Don't react to what is being removed from your experience. Don't react to perhaps what you feel it's time for you to release. You might be very intuitively guided to leave some energies this week because they no longer serve the foundation of you, and for you to breathe through this experience. 5 of Coins, yes, look, losing, releasing, letting go. clearing the slates, purging. There's something you are releasing this week, Gemini. There's something that is shifting away from you, either and it's of the physical realm. It feels with the Five of Coins coming out, and it feels also that it might not be maybe an external thing, but rather you. An aspect of yourself you are releasing, an aspect of yourself you are finally moving away from. You understand that whatever maybe that path was, that situation was, that relationship, or the way you were expressing yourself, or the way you were being no longer serves you. And this week you are finally feeling a very strong impulse to leave it, to release it. And Source is saying, just breathe through this experience. Okay, we remember personally when we had to release our biological family, for they were in, or they are still rather, in quite the beliefs and the way that they co-create is a bit toxic and just not aligned to us. And we felt this overwhelming and unyielding impulse to release them. And we knew, should we do this, it would be in permanence, for they will not be, or are not ready rather, to ascend this lifetime. They are not really willing to do any of the work. So for us to understand, should we say goodbye, this will be a permanent goodbye in this timeline until they are ready to do the work, and that might be 1,000 more lifetimes, and we'll be very different. We'll be very, very different at that time. So it was for us to really come to understand that we are eternal souls, they are eternal source as well, and that we were born as biological family for lessons and for healing, not for permanent bonding, not for restriction. And so we having to release them was quite a profound change, quite a profound transition, and to breathe through it, not to, yes, of course, feel everything, but not to dwell in the human experiencing of it, but to really honor as a source from the higher perspective why we were letting go. Queen of Coins, because yes, this is what you are coming into, your empowerment. You see, you are releasing an aspect of yourself, or you're releasing a situation, or you're releasing a relationship, or you're releasing an experience that wasn't serving you, Gemini. It wasn't truly aligning with your worth, with who you truly are. We're in Taurus season. This is all about true worth, true value, your true foundation. And so that which is not honoring it must go, whether it's a person, situation, experience, a career, a job, a family, however it manifests in the physical realm, even yourself, what maybe your work you were doing, or rather how you were expressing yourself, or the family members or friendships or whatever it was, whatever in your life is truly not aligning with you, you are moving away and you're going towards what aligns with the Queen of Coins energy, which is you receiving that which is of your worth, of your value. You now finally stepping into new energies which honor your worth, which honor your value, which align with your truth, which align with your authentic source, which allow you the stability and the true love, the divine love you deserve, the experiences you deserve, the true co-creations you deserve and you are worthy of. This is you releasing a foundation which is shaky and weak and false, and stepping into a foundation which is secure and firm and solid and aligned to you, claiming your crown, claiming your throne. Yes, claiming your truth. Yes, yes, okay. And the Queen of Swords coming through. This card did a bit of a flippy trick and just stood out for us. What a beautiful cards. We haven't seen all these cards yet. These are new. And look at that, the Queen of Swords coming out. This is you in your truth, in your clarity, in your truth, in your clarity, in your authentic worth. And the Queen of Swords has been through a lot. She has been through a lot of experiences. We love that the crystal associated with the Queen of Swords is black diamond, right? Black is that frequency of transmutation, of the shadow, of the unknown, of healing. She's been through a lot because she was living in the absence of her truth. But now she's living, they are living, this being, you are all, regardless of gender, living in your truth. And so this being, they are now finally aligning to things that are worthy of them. The diamond, a precious jewel, hard and strong gem, right? One of the strongest materials on earth. And that's what you are now. You're crystallizing into a strong, your most powerful strength. So strong. And you can transmute all that hurt you now into healing, and you can heal others that way. So this is you now. You're not losing anything. You are releasing everything that is not aligned to you in order for you to come into the empowerment of your Queen of Swords energy, of your truth, of your clarity. You're moving to a foundation which is worthy of you in your truth, in your clarity. Look at these two powerful energies. The receptive energy, the divine feminine frequency in each and every single one of you. Each of you now receiving that which is of your worth, of your value, of your power. Respecting you, seeing you, acknowledging you within your truth, within your authenticity, within your strength. You are really releasing the lifetime where you are settling for less than you deserve, a lesser version of you. You are releasing the lesser version of you in all experiences and finally coming into the highest version of you, Gemini, this week. And of course in the weeks to follow, this energy is long-lasting. Wheel of Fortune, yes, so that finally you are manifesting a life which honors you. That's the snake again, that transmutation energy we received here with the Queen of Swords energy, peeling away the old snake skin that no longer serves you, the old life, the old form, and now finally coming into the rebirth of you, into the newness of you, into the truth of you, and beautiful experiences, very powerful energies. There's the infinity as within, without, manifestations, experiences that finally honor you. Look at this green heart chakra, divine love experiences. I'm really blessed, and look, it mirrors the 8 of Cups. So you're moving now from the experiences that were absent to you, that were robbing you of who you were, the lesser versions of you, robbing you of your worth, robbing you of your abundance, robbing you of your love because you were not in your truth and clarity, moving now to experiences which take the shape of the source you are. So this week, Gemini, a major shift happening where you are releasing all which is of a lesser version of you, whether it's in experiences, self-expression, relationships, situations, whatever it is, whatever was not serving you, whatever is not worthy of you. It really feels that this is either a person, a situation, or an experience or a way of being that was not honoring your worth, a lesser version of you. It was really, you were settling for breadcrumbs as opposed to the banquet and the feast that you deserve. And this week you are stepping into that power. The energies are shifting to release this lower version of you, this lesser version of you, so that you come into empowerment. And it might be a bit of a disruption to your foundation because everything is now shifting to source, and source is asking you to breathe. Everything is happening for your benefit. Whatever is falling away this week, whatever is being shifted from you this week is for your benefit. Whether it is a literal physical thing being released from your experience, or it's you releasing a way of being, you releasing a way of expressing yourself, you really shedding the old that no longer serves you and embodying the new that's you. And it might be a bit overwhelming as you're really feeling quite the strong impulse to step into your power this week, no matter what. And Source is saying, breathe. Whatever choice, whatever decision you're making, however you are moving, aligned with Source, is leading to the Wheel of Fortune. Everything manifesting so much better than you've ever imagined. 10 times better than you've ever imagined it would be. Blessed be.